Welcome to another marvelous episode of CFB Nation, hosted by me, Lover KT, a.k.a. the governor of college football. And, of course, we got Nino 2 times, a.k.a. the mayor, with us. And CFB Nation has its first guest. We are talking about Xavier Benson. Xavier, how are you doing today?
I'm great, man. How about you?
We maintaining. We just were live probably an hour ago. Nino and I, we both wake up like 3:40 in the morning and head to work. But we love what we do, so we can miss out on some sleep to take care of something like this. Nino is the man with the plan. Nino, go ahead and get it kicked off.
Oh, well, I want to say thank you, Xavier. I know you're a busy dude. We've been trying to get this locked in for a little bit, and we finally got it locked on. We appreciate you coming on CFB Nation and doing this interview with us.
I would say thank you personally for being patient, because I know I can go sometimes, but I do my best. I promise you. I want to say thank you to be here.
I appreciate it. I know I understand collegiate player schedules get wild, so I get it. All right. You grew up in Texarkana, Texas, where football is rooted.
Mm-hmm.
What made you fall in love with the game of football?
I don't know. I feel like with football, actually, I know why I fell in love with football. I'm not going to say I don't. With football, there's like a few aspects that I really enjoy a lot. First, it's the brotherhood. Like, it's a unity. It's kind of like a frat, if you want to be honest. And then you struggle and go to war with some guys, and you try to go. You do all this training and all this work just to see what you can produce during the season. I don't know. It's just the time frame and the effort behind, especially when guys fully invested, like wanting to do something with it. I just love it. And another reason why I love football is because, especially why I fell in love with, especially in East Texas and stuff like that, is because, like, for me personally, it was like my first form of expression. Like, a lot of guys play football for different reasons, but like for me, I just love playing football just because I could truly be myself.
Okay. Nice. I like it. All right. Let's talk about Pleasant Grove High School football.
Mm-hmm.
You were a top two-way prospect, played linebacker and tight end,
Mm-hmm.
and you led your team to a Class A4 Division II state title in your senior season.
Mm-hmm.
105 tackles, 526 yards, 5 touchdowns. Now that's a season.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to us about it.
I play football. I always let that know. I don't play football, and I don't know. It was magical, really, because like my class, that we knew we had something special, and even the class before us, like we had something special going on, but it's just like it didn't click yet. And we all know how things get, like when things just don't click yet, but the talent's there. This was one of those situations. But my junior year, but like Pleasant Grove has been known to be terrible at baseball school. But it's funny because we went 16-0 my senior year, and it was wild. And it's the fact that we knew that it could be done. You know how this goes. Is you gotta bond, lock in with your guys, and just do something special. And it was nice because, like, for me being out of high school for like 4 or 5 years, and just looking at like how the football program is now, and it's nice knowing that like I was a major contributor to turning around football at Pleasant Grove High School. And so it's really comforting, and like it shows that my life is just like, I don't know. I always say my life is like destined, because I should have lost it a long time ago, but I haven't lost it. I'm still doing things. I'm still grabbing things. So it's just like, man, it's just crazy how it goes when you give your all into it. And seeing how the young ones that we watched my senior year, watching the freshmen and the middle school guys, is like, hey, y'all stay together and stick with it. Like, y'all can do something crazy too. Like, y'all can have some 4 or 5 stars out of here too. And guess what? We have 4 or 5 stars out of Texarkana Pleasant Grove High School. So it's just nice to see.
Absolutely. It holds a special place in your heart, right? When you were the foundation to the rebuilding.
Yeah, really does.
All right. Let's talk about the next stop in your journey, which was Texas Tech. Mm-hmm. You redshirted your freshman year, but in 2019, you took the field for the Red Raiders, and you tallied 57 tackles, 36 solo, 4 tackles for loss, in a total of 12 games.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, in 2020, COVID hit, and you opted out. Totally understandable. Can you tell us about your experience with the Red Raiders, and what was a highlight moment for you in Lubbock?
I enjoyed Lubbock because if you know Texarkana, Texas, or East Texas at all, like very country, small city, and Lubbock is like the very opposite. So it's nice to get that exposure at a young age, but not all young people can adapt to that exposure the way I did it. and take care of the way like themselves like I did. And I enjoyed Lubbock. I really did. I enjoyed the football out there because those fans are crazy, like crazy. But because it's Texas. It's a football
Right.
like a dang near cult over there. Like
yes.
So like it's just fun. And then when my redshirt freshman year, I was 19 and I was the youngest person on that defense. And like I've been hearing through the grapevine like, Xavier, you could be yada 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 yada. Like you can play on Sundays, and I fully know that still to this day because it's just the arsenal and skill set I have. But back then, being young and just trying to be like having a lot of older guys and just around, just going over there and guidance and just trusting myself. And I feel like that benefited me so much because I was just doing the fire. And I feel like the best way to either survive in fire is to get thrown in the fire and see how you act.
I like that.
And man, I enjoyed it. I just feel like it was a lot going on in Lubbock, especially with the Tech football team. When I was there, new two head coaches. The other head coach I really didn't like that much. She just didn't see eye to eye. And just how season was going and me going through personal things and life just hits. You know how it goes. Typical stuff. And I really did. I would say I enjoyed and I met some really good people at Tech. And I would never just like down that experience because even the bad parts of the experience was good in a sense because it's taught me a lot.
Everything happens for a reason. I believe in that 100%. So speaking about the reason, right? Then after that, in 2020, you transferred. After the COVID, you transferred to Tyler Junior College in 2021. And my man, you absolutely balled out. You finished the season ranked the number 2 JUCO linebacker and the number 23 ranked JUCO prospect overall by ESPN. He tallied 120 tackles, numero uno, right? 69 solo, 8 tackles for loss, and 2 interceptions. And he received offers from Oklahoma State, Kansas, Indiana, and Memphis. Tell us about this incredible season and this what blossomed you, put you on the map.
Honestly, a lot of people don't know. I have no problem telling them either, but like it's a lot of people that don't know about like how that built up. And I'm gonna tell, I have no problem. I want to share my story and I want to help other kids out just like me. And so what happened previous before that was I took a leave of absence. Like I said. I also, like I said, I was going through some problems in myself. I went inpatient in Chicago called Matarez, mood anxiety and trauma residential. And I wanted to fix some things in my life, personal life, so I could be more beneficial to the people around me, be more beneficial to myself, be more positive, handle things better than I used to. And when I came back, I was just like in this mindset where like I figured it out.
Okay.
And man, I was just working out, yada yada yada. And so some things happened at Tech where it's like I had to go JUCO for a semester. Like I only had one semester. If I don't get that semester done, like I'm done with football. That's what I'm saying. My football career is kind of destined because I said a long time ago. Right?
I love it. Never quit.
A long time ago. It should have been gone to this from leaving, having a leave of absence to going inpatient to a psych ward, then coming back and getting denied by the NCAA. To having to go JUCO for only a semester. I was saying like it's kind of written. It's kind of
yeah.
funny.
That's your testimony right there. That's
crazy.
And
man, I just went in. It's like because I miss football. Like football's like like I told y'all earlier. Like for me, it's not just football. It's a form of expression. Like when I put that helmet on, I can be whoever I want to that day. However I'm feeling.
Like a superhero.
Like, I'm a superhero. It's like a mask. Like it's really like a mask. And man, that season was amazing because when you go to JUCO, you with guys that are either in the same boat as you or y'all all trying to get out. And there's only so much that does. And it's just like it's so raw. Like I feel like JUCO is the rawest form of football ever. Like, and I'm glad I got to experience that. And what I mean by like I gelled and bonded with those guys really fast is because like we all at rock bottom. Like nobody got no higher up on nobody. Like we all like at the same spot. We don't see nobody. Ain't no females out there. Ain't nowhere to go. We all in this prison dorm. So we ain't got nothing else to do but hang out with each other. And it's just the fact that they all had trust in me and I had trust in them, especially with our staff. So I was like, hey, it was fun. 'Cause I knew I was still capable of it. And I always wanted to prove to myself that I'm still capable of it. And the fact that that was the only semester I had because I had so many credits of like school. So I had to like do something then. Like I had to like make a name for myself and get back to where I need to be in that short amount of time. And it was, I think it was a magical fun time. I just think it was a blast. Something for that I went through that.
Xavier, I have to ask. So,
Go ahead.
Nino's from up top. He's from Massachusetts. I'm from the Washington D.C. area.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we see all the movies about, you know, football in Texas. Like you played at Texas Tech, you play high school football in Texas. Can you take, you know, two people that's from up north, you know, you are from the South where football is king. Can you paint that picture for us, please?
All right, so how do I describe football down the South? It's damn near religion, if I'm to be honest. I'm serious. Like, I mean, these people in the South take football like serious. It's crazy. Cause okay, so what's so popular up north state, like sport like upstate?
Like football is popular here, but you know, I would say basketball reigns supreme where I'm at.
So you know, so put it like this: football is like the switch football and basketball. It's exactly how it is. It's exactly how it is. All these people that's around go to war about a win or a loss or don't. I mean, man, I'm trying to tell you, it's a real life cult. Like it's a cult when it comes to football.
Alrighty, so the mayor had to run. Nino had his mayoral duties to take care of. You know, college football waits for no one. So Nino, we got you in spirit. So we left off. We talked about your experience at Tyler Junior College. Let's fast forward to the 2022 season. So you decided to choose Oklahoma State. Tell us about your decision to choose Oklahoma. What really brought you to Stillwater? You're Texas guy by heart. What really brought you to Stillwater?
I like how it reminded me of Texarkana a little bit in a country sense. And then I also had I have like a family member here, like he's close friends, like we've been growing together up whole life, like he's blood to me, damn near. And I told him, I was like, I'm gonna end up at Oklahoma State, and I like the way they play. You know, it's very like tenacious, and it was very like what a defense I want to be a part of. And sad to say we lost Jim Knowles, but like, you know, things happen. As a man, you have to adjust. And even so, like with him going, like you could just tell like the football aspect of the guys that's been implanted on them since from that, especially with the defensive side, stuck with them. And I just like Oklahoma State because it's just like there's nothing to do but football in school. So nowhere to go, nowhere to hang out really. So it's just like it reminded me of that Texarkana feel. Then I also love Mike Gundy. I love Mike Gundy.
You love Mike Gundy.
That's my guy.
Mike Gundy, you know, of course we don't know him the way you know him. He's definitely a personality. When I think about coaches,
he is, and I ride behind him.
With that bravado, you don't see it a lot, but Mike Gundy is certainly one of those guys. So you got to start off 5-0 the 2022 season, including a 41-31 win over your Red Raiders. What did that feel like?
That Tech game really, okay, I'm going to be honest. I didn't have a problem with Tech. I didn't have a problem with the guys at Tech. I'm close with those guys to this day. I go back, hang out with them and all. Of course, I want them to respect me in that field the way I'm going to respect them, and you better come correct, because if not, you're going to have a problem. And I don't know, it felt good, honestly, especially to get that win over, because it's just like, it's destined, like I said, it's kind of written in stone, I'm trying to tell you. And man, it felt really good, because like when I was looking across, it's like I see that red and black. I look at myself, and I was like, I'm an orange and black, and I just started thinking about all the things I've been through, especially in this past like two and a half years, and it's just like it's a blessing. Like it's just so real. It's just like it's a feeling that I really can't explain, and it felt really good to get like just play them again. And of course, get the win and talk smack to them. It was fun. Like it was a really good thing. It was a really good feeling that I'm glad I got the experience.
So you've brought us to an outstanding point. So we're taking all of these emotions, and then the next week you guys losing a heartbreaker to TCU, double overtime. Like what does that feel like?
Demoralizing. Best way to put it. Especially with a guy like me, because I'm so passionate, and so I love this game so much, and what it's brought to me, the people that's brought to me, the friends, and the bonds I've made, connections I've made. It hurts because when you put your all into something. Like I remember after the game, I was just sitting there. I didn't move. I was crying for 30 minutes straight, just pissed about it. But it's just like, as somebody that's like, if you know, like if you give your all to something, if something doesn't go right, like you're gonna feel some type of way about it. And it was a tough one. It was a real tough one.
So you guys finished the season 7-6. What is your outlook on the 2023 season?
Vengeance.
I like that.
Nah, because it's just like people don't know half the stuff that was going on, and then like it's just like what's building up now is just something crazy. So I'm just gonna be quiet. I don't do too much talking, but I promise you, vengeance is coming. Because the team we had last year was crazy. The team we have this year is still gonna be crazy. We just have a few things to fix, and I feel like as an organization, especially being able to have time at Oklahoma State, especially seeing how I actually play and all that stuff like that, coaches and stuff like that, players around, like falling more towards me, so like I get more of the role I want to have, and just moving these guys and just like working with these guys, I can like, yeah, we're about to have some fun.
I feel like the Big 12 is for the taking, so I would agree with you.
It's up in the air.
Yeah.
It's up in the air.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that 100%. So the mayor, Nino, has this question. He asked this question to Tajay Spears. He's interviewed quite a lot of athletes. What is your favorite breakfast cereal, your go-to breakfast cereal? The one of one.
Frosted Flakes.
Frosted Flakes.
It's simple. It tastes good. It mixed with the milk real well over time. Come on now. Frosted Flakes.
It's Frosted Flakes hands down. I can't wait to see what the people in the chat have to say about the Frosted Flakes comment. And I got one last question for you. What's your go-to pregame meal?
I don't really like to eat heavy, so I like I'm tripping. What's the word? Grapes.
Okay.
What's is that vegetables? I'm not tripping.
Yeah,
fruit. There we go.
Yeah.
I like a lot of fruit before a game. I like a small, something like some carbs, something protein, something light just to hold my stomach. But I like feeling real fresh before a game. And the night before a game, I eat really heavy because I like playing light technically. But before a game, I'm killing the fruits. I get me some bread, some meat, just to eat that. Let that sit. You know what I'm saying? Have a nice little carbs and stuff like that, and I'm ready to go.
Hey man, that gotta take you back to like the Team Mom days, man. You remember, playing Pop Warner. Boys and Girls Club, whatever, man. They got the orange slices, the best orange slices I ever had in my life, bro. I swear. Oh, man. Xavier Benson, it has certainly been a pleasure. If you guys don't know who this is, I think he's going to jump off the boards this season. You'll be hearing a lot about him come this time next season for the Senior Bowl, getting ready for the NFL draft. It's truly been a pleasure, truly been an honor, and we're going to have to update this conversation, man, at some point.
We will. I got you. Don't worry about it. I'm here with y'all.
Hey, truly appreciate it. We're going to actually be in Mobile probably 5 days from now. So, like I said, I can't wait to even meet you in person next year when you're in Mobile for the Senior Bowl. So it's been an absolute pleasure. Truly appreciate you coming on today.
I really am thankful that you gave me the opportunity to come on here today.
Hey, thank you, man. You be blessed, brother.
You as well.